How's it going, guys? Welcome to part 1 of this 2-part pickup video. Now you may be asking, why am I doing a 2-part pickup video instead of just one regular video? To answer that question for you guys, I added over 200 games to my collection from one sale alone. Now you may be asking, one sale, 200 games, how did I do that? To answer that for you, I went to a local store called Time Capsule. They had their bargain outlet open for a few weeks, and they had some games for as low as 50 cents each.
I mean, 50 cents. Nothing is 50 cents these days.
Not only were they just selling games, they were selling some vinyls, comic books, action figures, and a bunch of other things as well. So the part 1 of this video is going to show my first time going there. Parts 2 and 3 are going to show my second and third time going, where I scored some medium-sized lots. Without waiting, let's get started on this. Alright guys, so I'm going to go over the stuff I grabbed for my first time stopping by the store. When I first walked in there, I figured I should grab a box. This was the only one I could see and it was the first one available. I thought I was going to fill this with maybe 10, 20, 30 games tops. I didn't think I was going to be able to overflow it. So this pickup's a mixture of some PlayStation 2 games, actually a lot of PlayStation 2 games, a good amount of Xbox games, a few GameCube games, some Wii games, some okay N64 titles, Super Nintendo, one Dreamcast game, and some PlayStation 1 games. Alright, so I'm going to kick it off with the PlayStation 2 games first.
Give me some PS2 games if they're 50 cents.
Now, as I was grabbing a bunch of these games, I just kept stacking them inside the box, not really paying attention to what I was grabbing too much because there was so much there to grab. But let's make this appropriate. Alright, so the first things I'm grabbing, and I didn't mean to do this, was 3 copies of Simpsons Hit and Run.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I mean, for 50 cents, why not?
Everything here, by the way, is complete. There are a few games that are missing the manuals, but those are most of the PlayStation 1 games. Next game I grabbed was a copy of Tetris Worlds. I'm trying to do this so you guys can't see the glare. Ready to Rumble Boxing 2. Motocross Mania 3. Crazy Taxi. Some DDR game. NFL Street 2. This is actually a game I've been looking for a while now because I love this Street games. I've talked about in one of my previous videos. NBA Street is probably one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm super happy to grab NFL Street. Copy of Avatar Into the Inferno. 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Game I absolutely love. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. I'm just going to say Gran Turismo 3. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This is another... I like this Mortal Kombat game. I make it crap for it, but it's really, really fun. Another one of my favorite shooters, Unreal Tournament. Game I grabbed 2 copies of, but they're different. One's Greatest Hits. 2 copies of Gran Turismo 4. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. And a lot of these games do need to have their labels taken off, but in one of my future pickup videos, because there's some more stuff I grabbed that wasn't from the sale, I grabbed some really cheap games that I'm just going to use for cases only. Copy of Star Ocean, and this does have both discs inside. 2 other DDR games, I don't know what I'll do with them. The B-Movie, Dark Summit, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And I'm trying really hard not to make it look like I'm Vanna White over here, holding games ooh, ah. It's just, there's so many things here, I'm just really trying to focus in on not having the glare reflect off these. Copy of Avatar, or I should say a second copy of Avatar. Power Drome. Tekken Tag Tournament. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. If you haven't played this, you have to. Make sure you add this to your want list because it's fantastic. I don't know if it came out on Xbox, but I know it came out on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. But this game is so freaking awesome. Even if you really don't even like SpongeBob, you should definitely grab this game if you can. I think this is a 3rd copy of, I guess. Big Mother Truckers 2. Ace Combat 4. Kingdom Hearts, which I'm really happy to have this too because I only have the Greatest Hits one. This one, I'm really happy to have the black label, I guess. Copy of Nicktoons Unite. Sky Odyssey. Namco Museum. Turok Evolution. MX World Tour. And Gran Turismo 3. So those are just the PlayStation 2 games alone, and like I said, this lot was pretty freaking cheap. Now I'm going to go over the Xbox games I grabbed. The Sega GT 2002 Jet Set Radio Future combo. Forza Motorsport. Fear 2, this is actually Xbox 360. But when I actually looked inside, it's a regular Fear game. I'm okay with that. Copy of Crimson Skies. Mojo. Transworld Snowboarding. I'm actually pretty excited to actually try this because I really like extreme sports games. WrestleMania 21. Ghost Recon 2. Project Gotham Racing. So also, guys, they put a lot of their games, actually any game on their shelf is in like a cellophane wrap. These games aren't sealed or anything. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Xbox Music Maker. Madden 2004. I don't know how that ended up in there. I guess grabbed it by mistake. But actually, I think I played this quite a bit when I was younger too. NBA Street Volume 2. I just got this on PlayStation 2. It's cool to actually have it on Xbox as well. I think I grabbed 2 copies of this. Full Spectrum Warrior. Apex. Dead or Alive Ultimate 2. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. MLS Extreme Time 2002. This is actually a game I've never seen before, so I just grabbed it. Ghost Recon Island Thunder. And yes, there is a lot of filler titles, and no, I'm not like all filler, no killer or anything like that. It's just, you guys know as collectors that 50-cent games or games less than $1 are extremely, extremely hard to pass up. So when they're available and they're not Madden's or NBA Live or MLB something, they're usually worth grabbing.
I'm gonna start looking myself, For 50 cents, I could afford a couple of games if I find something.
Copy of NHL Rivals 2004, and here I am just knocking sports games. There are some good ones out there. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Rainbow Six something or other, Rainbow Six 3. Test Drive. This actually found really funny. There's a sticky note that says scratched and wrong gaming case. Now Mech Assault's in here, I opened it and it's not bad, like the game's completely fine. But I just know this one is missing the manual. Copy of NFL Blitz Pro, which I'm really curious about because I do like the NFL Blitz series on N64. Haven't tried on Xbox. Hopefully it held up well. Grand Theft Auto 3, the Xbox collection one. Another copy of the full Spectrum Warrior. Yeah. And a copy of Vice City. I didn't get a total count on the amount of Xbox games here. I think between the 3 PlayStation 2 Xbox, there's about 75 games total. So I'm going to try to go over the rest of this really quick because I don't want to make this video too long. There's 2 GameCube games I grabbed. A copy of 007 Nightfire. And a copy of Ed, and Eddie, The Misadventures. If you guys watch my streams, people ask me to draw Plank. They ask me to do Ed, and Eddie impressions, which my friend Nick and I love doing. So if you guys are ever in my stream, feel free to ask us to do some weird impressions. I'm not good at them. My friend Nick is, so just if you're ever in there, just please ask. It makes the stream pretty fun. 2 Wii games. A copy of Mario Kart Wii, which I was shocked to see that. It's all there. The disc is perfectly fine, and it actually plays pretty well too. And another copy of this Avatar game. I think there's 4 copies altogether between this Wii one, and I think there's 3 PlayStation 2 ones. I'll probably have to go back and rewatch that. Let's start off with there's some very mediocre N64 games. Only reason I grabbed them is they are sports games. I know I was just making fun of sports games. I have a lot of friends who are going for a complete N64 collection, so sports games, if I can grab them for 50 cents and help them out, why the heck not? So yes, and actually part 2 of this pickup video, you're going to be probably laughing a little bit with the amount of N64 sports games I grabbed. But this one here, I got All-Star Baseball 2000, Madden 2002. This is actually one I don't see too often. NBA Live 2000, NBA Live 99, NHL Breakaway 98, Fox Sports College Hoops 99, All-Star Baseball 99, Madden 2000. Another fantastic, actually. This game's great. Wayne Gretzky's Hockey 98. Madden 99. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Hardcore ECW or ECW Hardcore Revolution. Knockout Kings 2000, and the last was NASCAR 2000. Yes, they're all sports games. No, actually, I don't think I have any of these, but 50 cents. We have to kind of go back on that. It's okay, I guess. There were a few Super Nintendo games I grabbed too. A copy of Hole-in-One Golf. I didn't have this. NFL Quarterback Club. And last was actually a copy of Sonic Blastman. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but the top label is pretty rough. It needs a new back. But this is actually in much worse shape when I got it. It had stickers all over the sides and the front. I tried cleaning up the sides as much as possible. I didn't want to do too much with the top label because I don't want to rip it anymore. And I think with some of the games I got in part 2 of this pickup video you guys are going to see, I can definitely find a backing for Sonic Blastman. Okay, so I did grab one Dreamcast game. It wasn't its original case, but the way this rental store did it, so it came in a DVD case. They basically took the front and back of the game, right here, taped it together, so it just needs to be put into a jewel case. They also took the front manual, I should say, the front and back of the manual, ripped it off the original manual, put a paper copy on it. So I just basically need to re-Frankenstein this thing and just put it back together, put it in a case, and it'll sit nice and pretty on a shelf. Actually, I haven't played Trick Style. I think I may have in the past. But whatever, it was cheap. And the next thing I want to go over is actually some really, really decent PS1 games that I don't know how people passed up on. I think when people were there, they were kind of skipping the games that weren't complete or were disc only. But there were some pretty decent disc only games I was able to get. This one's complete. A copy of Eliminator. A good game. Actually, no, this game actually kind of sucks. Digimon Rumble Arena. I already have this complete. This is just disc only, but I mean, it's still a cool game to have. WWF Warzone. That's upside down. Just missing the manual. Newman Haas Racing. Copy of Twisted Metal 2, which is an awesome game to freaking have. Mortal Kombat 4. I think actually the reason I ended up grabbing this is because I got it for N64 last year. Because my good friend Janique made a comment about, I think it's like some videos in the game, or it might be, it's something in the game that is like absolutely a freaking joke. I would say just Google up Mortal Kombat 4 funny videos or something like that on YouTube. You'll probably know what I'm talking about. Another game missing a manual, but I love Heroes of Might and Magic. This is a copy of Crusaders of Might and Magic. If it's anything like it, I'm sure I'm really going to enjoy it. Another game I was really shocked to see was Spyro the Dragon. Real Fishing, I'm sorry. And a copy of WCW Nitro. So that wraps it up for the pickups. As you guys can tell, I grabbed a bunch of Xbox games, some PS2 games, a variety of mediocre N64 sports titles, some Wii stuff, Super Nintendo, and some PlayStation 1 games. So some of the more notable games from this pickup was like Sonic Blastman, Mario Kart, Unreal Tournament, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, NBA Street, NFL Street, Digimon Rumble Arena. There was actually a bunch of really good games. Alright guys, so for the total in the end, it did come to like $58 for everything, and which in my opinion was a very solid deal. Guys, so I'm going to wrap this video now, but if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, let me know if you would have grabbed a lot like this for the price that I paid. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that so you can check out future content, but as always, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great week hunting.